We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollock. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Yastrzemski goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. To first. Scooped up. Muncie will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers stepping in next. You're watching NL West action on MLB Network. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Batting second, the first baseman, Muncie.
So coming to the plate, Max Muncie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Hit back toward the mound. Crawford fields it cleanly, and very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cueto sets his sights and delivers. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Popped him up. Belt over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's up.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. First delivery to him on the way.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Cueto has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Too high, ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Will Smith will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Cueto sets his sights. Here's his offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know any.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Nope.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Solano.
Now in the box, Donovan Solano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. One ball, one strike, the count. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The pitcher, Johnny Cueto, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Muncie is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out. Get out of here, Giants.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Crawford is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2, and that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit to 3rd. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally, perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Wait for the pitch.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it is. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And it's fouled away. Rips this one to first. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batter.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. One and two.
Ball, 2 strikes, yeah.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yep, 2-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Seager takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 offering. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncie.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he takes ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Solano will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Outside. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Donovan Solano.
Number 7, Donovan
The pitch.
Solano.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is.
One and one.
Posey is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting,
Striding in once again, Will Smith. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. No hits to this point. From the stretch.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
Got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here now the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Hunter Pence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off a curveball.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder, A.J.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pollock.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Cueto will go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike 1.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The right fielder.
Runner at second,
Cody.
1 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Max Muncie will be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Down to 3-1.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next up is Max Muncie. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line drive to left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch coming, here it is. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Seager is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Solano is under this one. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard liner to center field. Solano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. High chopper over to the right side. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Leading off the inning, Donovan Solano. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Austin Slater will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
David.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants leave 1. They're down 1-0. Jalen Davis will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 49, Jalen Davis.
Wandy Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wandy Peralta.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ricky Betts will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 50, Smokey Betts.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Peralta, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 2-0 L.A. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set, and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Johnny Cueto is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his first.